My fellowship experience is very relevant still up to today. Everything that I learned, the way to approach certain topics and the way to handle certain issues or challenges is still things that I apply to this day.
The essence of this fellowship, or what it has given to me, is a solid network of sisters that I know I could rely on.
The fellowship program means to me transformation, sisterhood, and service.
The fellowship gave me a proper understanding of leadership.
I truly believed I was a very ambitious young woman when I came into the fellowship.
Through the African Young Women Leaders Fellowship Programme, a joint initiative of the African Union Commission and the United Nations Development Programme, young African women are gaining the knowledge, experience, and global exposure needed to help shape the continent's future.
I heard about the fellowship program through scrolling into my LinkedIn, and I was very impressed by the trajectories of different women who participated, so I thought that it would be a wonderful idea to try my chance.
I first heard about the African Young Women Leaders Fellowship Programme through a cousin of mine. She sent me the link, encouraged me to apply, so I decided to look into it. And once I did, I realized that it fit with my passions and what I actually wanted to do with my life and with my career and with my background.
The program invests in leadership, creating opportunities for talented young women to contribute to sustainable development while building the skills, confidence, and networks that will influence Africa for years to come.
Until now, when I tell people I was unemployed and I became internationally employed, they think there's some secret thread or some catch. There wasn't. There really wasn't. So I applied for the fellowship. 5,000 people applied. Even if I wasn't the smartest or I didn't know things really well, I made sure that I fought for the opportunity really hard. So by the time that I was there and I was given a chance that the fellowship gave me, I felt that God is giving me a door to knock on, but I need to work to open it. I need to work to get in.
When I was coming to the fellowship, to be honest, I just thought this is an opportunity to advance my professional life, but also to strengthen my technical skills. But I was in for a very good surprise because the fellowship now opened up to some of the goals that I didn't know I had, mostly in line with leadership. So what this fellowship did was to remind me that Africa's got different challenges, but it gave me an understanding that I am to play a role.
I had various goals coming into the fellowship, both personal and professional. Personally, I wanted to work in an environment that was different to what I had known before. I wanted to experience different cultures and different types of work. And I think that during the fellowship, I definitely got there. Professionally, I really wanted to deepen my understanding of development within the continent and abroad. I wanted to strengthen a lot of my economic understanding and research topics, which I also managed to do.
When I think about the goals I had, it ties back to what I was hoping for. I was hoping for exposure and possibly new opportunities. And my ambitions were to contribute all the knowledge and the experiences that I had had up until that point from my background into these rooms where African solutions were being designed and, crafted. What I found was actually something a bit more valuable.
Most importantly, it taught me that this journey of development requires resilience as a development practitioner, because we may not necessarily see progress the way we want to see it. And I believe that this fellowship put me in rooms or institutions which, give me the opportunity to become a development practitioner.
Quand j'entends le programme de Young African Leaders Fellowship Programme, ce qui me vient à l'esprit d'abord, c'est le leadership. Et ensuite, je dirais, c'est un programme de transformation de l'intérieur, vraiment de tout. Et cela nous permet aussi de pouvoir voir l'avenir autrement et de savoir que nous avons notre rôle à jouer en tant que jeunes leaders et particulièrement jeunes femmes leaders africaines.
I feel like the fellowship made me more aware. As a leader, it's very important to be aware. It's important to be aware about challenges, about realities, about solutions, about interventions that come from you and how you can make the situation better.
To me, being a leader means being in service of others. The fellowship helped me shape my understanding of leadership differently. It helped me reconcile leadership with empathy and leadership with care and leadership with service.
Being exposed to this fellowship first has been an opening opportunity for me. It has improved my access in learning about gender-related issues and digital transformation across Asia and the Pacific. And being in this position has also given me the chance to believe in myself that if these leaders have passed through all this, then I can also do the same.
There's something particularly that this fellowship has done for me to inform the leader that I am. One thing that stood out to me is the importance of preparedness or being prepared. But preparation is not only at the time of delivery. You need to continuously prepare, be it for the known or the unknown. And that's how you're able to speak, and not only from a place of conviction, but from a place of knowing.
Being part of the fellowship definitely allowed us to have a sort of support system throughout the whole time, where we really felt empowered by not only each other, but also people who had gone through this before.
To me, this program is distinct because of the level of involvement and deep concern with our growth and our empowerment and even our education. So right from the beginning, we've been empowered with so many tools for our personal growth, and I've seen it continue all throughout our fellowship.
We have women spread across all the countries. In most cases, these young women, they are qualified in terms of their academic background. They are also qualified in terms of their own intrinsic abilities. So the fellowship program actually is a demonstration that Africa is ready for young women. It's a demonstration that the African Union, UNDP, are really setting the way for young women to own their continent and feel fully valued.
The program helped me to become a more responsible and accountable person. I think when you're in an environment where you're tasked with very important responsibilities, it became important for me to rise to the occasion and to hold myself accountable to a higher standard.
Being part of this fellowship, I've learned that development has many layers, working on projects, fostering, maintaining, building partnerships. Also learning that we're in this together. It's not only one person or one entity that can do things. We're here to work together to achieve a common goal, a shared vision.
The exceptional part about this fellowship is it's a fellowship for African women. And African women need to understand African challenges so they can be able to participate in solving and finding solutions for these challenges and for these issues on a continental level.
During our time, the regional director, Ahuna, always told us there's always a seat at the table, but I need to take that seat. So working with the university, just not the university, but everywhere I find myself, I always remember that there is a seat and I'm also worthy of that seat and capable of that seat. So I always take myself there and make the contributions that I need to make.
Ahuna has been a powerhouse for young women and especially young women from Africa, because she has shown and she has proved that we belong in these spaces. Her contribution towards development, and especially me speaking as a young African woman leader fellow, is first, she has given us the opportunity to be in these spaces, to influence. She has believed in the power and in the innovation of young people.
The moment you realize that you've been picked for something special, you have to be prepared to ride the storm, because that's not expected. But the knowledge of that is what helps you get through, because you will understand that you're on a journey, and this journey has its ups and downs. You're going to be tried, you're going to be tested, and every moment of trial is a moment for you to polish.
I think I'm more ambitious, because when you don't have role models or people to look up to, you can say, yes, I want to be successful, I want to make an impact, but who did that before me? Within this fellowship, we had the occasion of meeting leaders, first ladies, ministers, CEOs, entrepreneurs, Black women like me, African women like me. So I'm more confident of working hard, and also one day having a high position and being successful.
African Young Women Leaders Fellowship is not simply a professional placement. It is a long-term investment in Africa's leadership, institutions, and the future. The fellows are not only beneficiaries, they are experts, innovators, and leaders who make meaningful contributions to UNDP and to the countries and communities they serve.
Since 2019, this fellowship has stood as a beacon of our shared commitment to nurture a new generation of African women leaders, prepared to shape the future of this continent. I want to thank our UNDP partners, especially Ms. Ahuna Eziakonwa, for their unwavering partnership and bold vision. Together, we show that when Africa speaks in one voice and walks in step with its partners, real transformation happens.
When young African women are empowered to lead, communities become stronger, institutions become more inclusive, and nations become more resilient.
When you invest in the African woman, you are not just investing in her, you are investing in communities, you are investing in her nation, and you are also investing in generations that come after her.
The African Young Women Leaders Fellowship Programme is not only investing in today's leaders, it is helping shape Africa's future.